Hello, what if I told you you could build your own personal digital whiteboard just like this in just a few minutes? A very tailored prompt with both AI. Are you ready? Okay. Whether you're teaching, you're presenting, you are training, or just taking notes, this is for you. Let's hop into my screen and I'll show you how to nest one in a few minutes. Okay, so over here on my PC, I'm going to type in, okay, let's go to another tab. I'm going to type Bolt.new, or simply you can just search for Bolt, B-O-L-T, right? So we have it over here. You can pick the first one or go over to this one, Bolt.new, and click it to open. It's going to ask you a bunch of questions. Okay, over here is telling me to just start up. You might decide to enter your details just to log in, so that whenever you want to go back and continue with your project, you can continue that. Because over here, if you just go ahead and put your prompt and then you start developing, you might not find your project again if you close your tab, right? So what you want to do is go ahead and sign in if you already have an account. If you don't have an account, just go ahead and sign up or get started right here. So I'm going to click get started and I sign in with my Google account. So I'm in right now. This is pretty fast. Okay, so what I want to do is just type in my prompt here, what I want it to develop for me. Remember, we want to build a personal whiteboard that we can use for presentation, we can use for teaching, we can use for training, you can use for virtually anything. Maybe you need to teach your students online or anything like that, so you can use the whiteboard for it. It's more or less like the chalkboard that we use in our traditional school, but this one is digital, right? Okay, so let's go ahead. Now you need to put the prompt here in this chat box here. Yeah, the way you do it is you structure in such a way that the AI will understand everything that you need to be in that project, in that whiteboard, right? Because if you just put a prompt, create me a whiteboard, it will just create maybe a blank whiteboard without any functionality or less functionality, not streamlined to actually what you want. So you're gonna put the prompt in such a way that you put in everything you want it to have, right? And the AI will build it for you. All right, so I already have a prompt. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this particular prompt, right? And then I go over to what we're working on. I put it here, then I send, right? Once I send, it's gonna start creating exactly what I've told you to create. So it started right now. It's going on. It's creating right now. So over here, you're going to see the preview of the finished project, the output of it. You're going to find it right here. It's almost done. Now it's done, right? How many minutes? If you can count it, maybe less than 2 minutes or so. So it's booting right here. The interface is booting. It will show up in no time. So it is still loading. Now you can see it's working, and I like to say that this particular project, this particular app, is a web app anyways. It's very handy when you're trying to take notes. Maybe you want to take notes for your project, you want to take notes for or you want to draw something, you are an architect, you want to do wireframing, you can do over here. You want to do training, you can do over here. You want to do online lesson, you can do it here. Whatever it is that you want to do and it requires you to take notes or to demonstrate what you're trying to explain in words, you can do it right here. So it's very handy when you are someone who likes visual display of anything that you're trying to say with your mouth. You know, sometimes you can say something from now to tomorrow until you draw a picture. Your audience might not really grasp what you're trying to communicate. For me, I like to talk a lot. Also, I like to draw. If I'm talking about a car, for example, I go ahead and draw the kind of car I'm talking about. I will not just mention car, right? I give it a picture, and that picture can forever remain in the mind of my audience, right? So that's what it does. So you can see over here we have the eraser. You can use it to erase whatever it is you do. You see this one is working perfectly well. Then you have the slider that helps to increase the font, and then the size of your pen, right? If I want to increase the size of this pen, for example, we see how big it is. Then over here to change the color of my text or the color of whatever it is I'm writing, I'm gonna right click on this and then I get a color. Do this, I get a color. Then I want to undo. You can see it's also working. Then I want to clear everything. I'll just simply click on this and everything clears off, right? Okay, then one more thing that I like to add is the fact that you can always save the URL of this particular app in your maybe mobile phone. If it's a mobile phone you want to be using, if it's your PC, your personal computer, you can save the URL, keep it in your computer, and anytime you need it, just click it and it takes you right to your browser and it opens up your whiteboard, right? I know there are so many other whiteboard out there, right? But some of them are premium version, so you can use them for too long, and some of them don't have all this functionality that you have here. And sometimes you might input your data there, you don't know who is looking at it, but this one is for you, designed for you, and you can manage it on your own time, right? So that's why you need it for your business, you need it for your service, you need it for your training, you need it to take notes, you need it for anything, right? That's it. Okay, I hope you really enjoy it, and thank you very much. If you have any comment or any question, you can put it in the comment section and I'll do well to reply. Or if you want me to build anything else, you want something else to be built, we can also do it together. Just put a comment right down there. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.